we want to focus on the strengths and leverage the strengths of Synetic in order to create the future. Appreciative inquiry, as you might imagine from the words, appreciate meaning to look for what's good in something, but appreciate also means to raise in value. So what we focus on, we follow what we focus on, and we appreciate what we focus on. So when we focus on the strengths, then those appreciate in value. And it's about questions, inquiry, that when you ask a question, change begins the moment you ask the question. And we start to follow the questions we ask. It's like the heliotropic effect in plants, that plants grow toward the light. And human beings are the same way. We grow towards the positive. We grow towards the light. And that's what we're going to focus. So most models of change are, can you see, Patricia, back, I'm in your way. Most models are, of organizations are like, what's wrong? Let's fix it. Let's do a root cause analysis. And then you become an expert in problems. And appreciative inquiry flips it on its head and says, let's not think about that. Let's think about what strengths do we have, what do we want to leverage for the future, and what do we want to create. So Gallup, who's here in DC, has been focusing on it for 40 years of when you focus on what you do well, you perform much better. But we all have a negativity bias, and we tend to focus on what we don't do well. So that's the sort of lens we're looking at today. This process has been around for 20 years. It's been used in any number of organizations. The Dalai Lama created the United Religions Initiative using this process, the first time all heads of all major religions ever came together. You can imagine the conflict that could have been in that room. It was a very successful initiative. Kofi Annan did it with the World Business Leaders Summit in 2004. I was part of a summit in Cleveland, the entire city of Cleveland, 800 people for 3 days in one room trying to create a sustainability process. So I don't know, does anyone remember what Cleveland is known for? The mistake on the lake. Yes, they used to be known as the mistake on the lake because there was so much sewage in the lake it caught on fire like 40 years ago. So they decided to use this process to become a model for sustainability, and they have been. They've changed the lights in downtown, and they have sustainable laundry practices. And anyway, so it's been used in a lot of places. So how does it work? It's a 4-step process, and we have a little bit of time today, so hopefully we'll get through 3 of the 4 Ds today.